This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Hello? Anyone here?
Yeah, I see it. But what is it? I can feel it. It resonates. The things you show me, my friend, I forget. It's all in my head. There's no you, right? Where's everybody? I need someone to point me in the right direction. This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams. Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Hello? Hey, excuse me?
There you are. You are here about the job. janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin Johan on helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him. The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help? Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him. Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Real? And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I? The same gun. Okay, now I have a gun.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go? This happen. You can't let 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 this happen. You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. It's the hotline.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over. The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it. Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
That works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The Hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me. Saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point. Push the Hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the Hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the Hiss out. It didn't work. The Hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
Don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck. The hotline?
Where did the Hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the Hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you...
No.
The source, see, the oldest house is a sprawl. Openings to... I don't even know where to start. But in the con to the lockdown hall, the Hiss escaping the building. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but...
With you on that, Emily. Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
There it is again. Our welcome message. Overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. I'm with you on that. Communications. We're on the right track. Object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it. It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director. There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me think. Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mail. This must open the door. They can fly now. Great. They can fly now. Great. They can fly now. Great. have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy
The Hiss got him.
by sonic weaponry in the hands of a
The hotline can't be far now.
The Ocean View Motel and...
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the Black Pyramid.
Whoa! Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream. The key has a black pyramid on it.
is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms?
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Hi, Jesse.
So, HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Wait, it seems that way. I mean, I began analyzing mine. I mean, each one, it seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency.
Doesn't the timing seem
Dr. Darling usually... Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know. Do you hear that? Someone's singing.
Singing?
Where's it going?
Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
With what? We can't get any equipment from the research sector until the internal lockdown is lifted.
Let's see what you can find around here. Computers, documents, any measuring devices you can find. Helping Pope is a surefire way to get on Darling's good side.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face. The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too? The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
I think I thought. Mortal Kombat. Blah. Blah. Yeah, there was something.
What's down that way?
I didn't even look at the patch notes or anything like that.
Step into the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to read, but don't touch and don't scream much. Let's join the Threshold Kids. Let's join the Threshold Kids.
What the fuck? Yeah, makes sense.
Dethroned the tops. Sorceress is still teleporty, kill everything. Paladin
What?
is still the end game, brutalize everything. In fact, Paladin has one more build that's like fucking amazing.
When did sorceresses teleport?
What? Oh, weird.
Did they just patch that in? It's fucking crazy.
Barbarian is still the magic finding whiz kid, even more so, because they can get like 75% chance now on a body to just like give me all the loot again. Reroll the loot.
Shit.
It's like all the top things have more viability. It's probably.
This place makes me nauseous.
It's the same game, just more violent.
Same game, more shit's viable, but the top
Object
end
of
builds
power.
are still even.
How do you think it got down
viable.
here?
It's just like that's not a shakeup in the meta, man.
Carousel
That's
horse.
not a shakeup
Why
at
is
all.
kid stuff always so creepy?
Oh. This game's weird.
What game?
Control.
Is it supposed to be a good one?
It's good. It's just also weird. Like, I don't really, I guess I kind of know what's going on, but then at the same time, everyone's so calm about it, so it's kind of weird. You're just like, oh, there's just a bunch of aliens kind of invading your bodies, or just like, yeah, this is a normal day, everything. Like, oh, that's cool, I guess. And I'm not really sure if I'm technically supposed to be an FBI agent, or I just waltzed in.
You don't even know what you are. I was a janitor.
Well, no, the janitor is actually a huge part of the game.
Wow.
It's just weird and confusing at the same time. Now I just learned how to dodge, and by dodge I mean I can now fly in the air, of course. And apparently, if enemies are gold, they're immune? Cool.
Yeah, how's the Overwatch beta? I've heard, overwhelmingly good reviews.
Let's keep up with me now.
What? Yeah, that sounds right. It's been
Yeah.
super good.
People were like, "Wow, this is like Overwatch 1.1 or 1.5."
Yeah.
And it's like, oh wow, that sounds really good.
Right now, it's. Ooh. Oh boy. I mean, it's the same game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a completely new game. What am I talking about?
Yeah. I've heard it's drastically the same game.
The only difference is that they finally, did a little bit of changes and fucking got rid of stuns and shit. So, I mean, for that, it is better. Like,
Yeah.
things are in a good direction. It's just like.
But it could have been a patch.
It could have been. Yeah, exactly. It could have just been an
patch.
update. A patch. That's it.
So,
Nothing
yeah.
like, oh, wow.
That pretty much means that it's gonna have to be the PvE that saves that crap. Otherwise, it is dead.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
And yeah, I don't have high hopes for that. Since Jeff Kaplan leaving, and that I don't know. It's just like, no. There's been too many disappointments, too many changing of hands. Something wasn't panning out, and the corporate was probably asking for too much.
Thing is that with the PvE, it'll be fun for like the few times, and
it'll
that's
get
it.
old.
Exactly. It's not gonna change randomly. It's gonna be the same shit. So,
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations.
We also need to get into Elden Ring. Zane's been playing that like crazy. Still.
It happened.
Oh yeah,
in the
he'll
last
probably be on that
drop.
for years. I don't know. It's just
I
his game. That's his
don't
thing.
need an assistant.
I need to give it a shot.
Funny thing is,
I mean, I'm definitely gonna
I've
play
been a
it.
janitor.
I just gonna
I'm
wait
more at home
till
in that role than as the director.
more reasonably priced. I have a
Only
million other
Ahti
games that I can
here
play right
seems to
now,
see
and I
that.
don't
No,
have
that's
to worry
fair.
about it.
Hi,
No.
Ati,
That
look,
is perfectly.
we need to get the lockdown
Like
lifted,
this game control.
otherwise I can't get to the other sectors.
I think
Can you
I
help me get
even
to the
have
override?
control, and I don't even know how I got
Yes,
it.
yes. Easy.
I got it free
peasy.
from Epic.
It's just
Maybe
around
that's-
the corner.
Oh no, maybe I didn't get it from Epic. Control.
But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Maybe I don't have
Something
it.
tells
Okay.
me it's gonna be more than that.
Nope.
Jaha,
Something else.
you think there's a dog breed in
Whatever.
this? I can tell you are not
Also wondering if I'm
yesterday's
just
grouses.
purely crazy and this
That's
is all
why
in
you
my mind.
make
right
a
now.
great assistant.
Probably.
Very
In
well.
real life, probably.
I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, that this house
trying to
has
find
a
a save
vermin
point.
problem. A bad one.
Or
They've
save
already messed
checkpoint.
up the cooling pumps.
Cleanse point? I don't know. what
Power
they're called.
generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation
And this was
needs
one of
to
those
be
games where you
fixed
started out, it was a little
before the
rough
plant
in the
blows
beginning.
up. And we all
What do you
disappear
mean? It's
like a
rough in the
fart
beginning? Just
Sahara.
rough to play, or?
The enemies
I
are
might
just
best to
like
keep up with this. Fix
gung ho
the
and
coolant
killing you.
pumps and
You're-
the
all
power
you got is, like,
generators,
measly
otherwise
pistol.
The power plant will blow.
Yeah, take all the time you need.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation.
Probably need to
The works on the task board
retry
here.
out certain weapons to
do
remember
later
what the fuck I'm
when
doing.
You have time.
Last week was
Vacation.
a nightmare.
Right.
And then
Yes.
some.
No one's gonna cancel my holiday.
Yeah,
or
like
siege
4 or 5
generator.
drugs.
But don't worry at all. We'll take care of it, and
guess
soon this
technically
crisis gonna be
5,
last
yeah.
winter snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run
But,
with your head as
I
your
don't know.
third
There's
leg.
also some
The door in the
real,
back
real life stuff going
leads to
on,
the
setbacks, blah 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 blah.
The
You know
door
the
in the
usual
back.
rigmarole on top
That's
of
great.
it all.
Thank you, Ati.
Yep, that'll happen.
Yep.
But it's done, fully fucking rendered.
Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all.
But I have also found through the process.
Burn it into a reindeer.
Let's see if I can find it here.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
I really need to study up backgrounds and coloring and shading. Also, Allie's latest thing in the art channel just, oh, that kind of almost made me depressed because I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I can't even come close to that crap, man. Holy shit. And I don't I know you're supposed to like draw with shading and colors, and I haven't been able to blend the two because I don't know how to translate it into Clip Studio, a digital program, and I don't know how to fucking think that way yet because my teacher for it was a fucking ass. Honestly, she's a thief. She should have been labeled as a fucking criminal. I hated her. Nasty, incompetent, lying sack of crap.
Hey, say.
I also don't really like my text bubble things going on.
Text bubble things that are going on.